Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. You look anywhere in the, digital creation space, and there's just this constant, almost obsessive focus on monetization.
Right. It's everywhere.
It feels like every other video, every article is just about how to make more money. We even saw this source mentioning a 25-year-old apparently making like $10,000 a month.
Wow. Yeah, that's a big number.
It really is. And it's easy to get caught up in that, right? It makes you wonder, okay, when creators actually sit down and start building something, what's really driving them? Is it always just the bottom line?
Well, what's fascinating here, and what our sources show, is this really powerful counter-narrative to that purely financial focus.
Okay.
So this deep dive, we're going to explore one creator's pretty surprising perspective on their main motivation. Kind of shifts the spotlight completely away from personal gain.
And on to the audience.
Exactly. Onto profound audience benefit. It's really not about what they get, but what you, the listener or viewer, get from their work.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting for me. This creator, who's like super active, right? TikTok, YouTube, all over. They stated explicitly, I think the quote was something like, I don't care about anything. All I want is to get eyeballs on my message so that everyone can benefit, not so I can benefit.
That's pretty stark declaration, isn't it?
Right from the start. Money isn't even mentioned as part of the initial drive.
It's quite striking because it really challenges that whole premise of digital success we hear about so often.
Yeah.
They actually clarify that their first thought, their only thought when making a video, a podcast, whatever,
Yeah.
is how is this going to make someone's life better? That's not just some, mission statement on a website. It's like a core principle.
This guiding principle.
Yes. And they even suggest that when creators themselves included, they admit, start shifting focus, maybe from genuine engagement just to getting views and then to money.
Well, they often lose sight of why they started. That makes sense. And what's compelling, too, is they're not, like, judging others who start channels just to make money. They specifically say, wish them all the best.
Right. No judgment there.
But for them, personally, the whole reason to create is for someone else to benefit. Any personal gain, maybe even making money, that's just a bonus.
Just a bonus.
Yeah.
Not the core engine at all.
Their real initial drive is just singular, improve someone's life. But, okay, how does that actually translate into the content they make? What does that look like?
Well, that's the key question, isn't it? And it shows up in really specific ways. So instead of just, chasing the latest trending topic, hoping for virality,
Right.
they actively ask for user-generated ideas. They'll literally ask their audience, what problems are you facing? What do you need solved?
Ah, okay. Direct feedback.
Exactly. So their content becomes a direct response to those needs. It might be a practical tutorial, it could be some uplifting advice, or maybe a new way of looking at a common challenge. It's about delivering real, tangible value, something that makes the viewer's day-to-day better.
That does sound like a big departure from the usual sort of content factory model we see a lot. But in a space that's so driven by metrics, by algorithms, how sustainable is that? That purely altruistic approach? Does the source give any hints about, the challenges or how they make it work financially, even if it is just a bonus?
Yeah, that's an important point, the practical side. While the motivation isn't money, they obviously understand that sustainability matters.
Sure, you have to keep the lights on.
Right. And the source suggests that by consistently putting out genuine value, by really fostering this engaged community, they've built up this incredibly loyal audience.
Okay, so the loyalty pays off indirectly.
It seems so.
Right.
That kind of organic loyalty often leads to, indirect financial opportunities, maybe sponsorships that actually align with their values, or even just passive income from the platforms themselves. But it's all genuinely seen as that bonus.
On top of the main goal.
Exactly. The real challenge, of course, is resisting that siren song of quick wins,
Yeah.
focusing on the long-term impact instead of short-term gains.
So wrapping this up then, what does this all really mean? It feels like it presents this really powerful contrast for us, for you listening to think about. Content made mainly for personal financial gain versus content made first and foremost truly to make someone's life better.
Yeah.
With that personal benefit, any money included, just being seen as a bonus.
Precisely. And that leads to maybe a final thought, a question for you to ponder. How does understanding a creator's core motivation change how you view the content you consume? Or even maybe the stuff you might create yourself? Think about it.
Yeah.
Is the primary driver truly making someone's life better? Regardless of the topic, right? Could be tech, inspiration, entertainment, even comedy. Does knowing that intention, does it shift the lens for you?
It really does give you something to think about.